What's up guys, welcome back to Untitled Garage, and in this video we're going to prep and paint the interior of this cb7. Hey Joey! I swear my son can hear like somebody walking 2 buildings over on Rainbow 6. But he can't hear me screaming his name. I don't need his help. I was being a little bitch. Might as well, it's heavy. I don't need it. It's a track car, right? Let's shave some weight. Alright. Alright, so taking a look at it, guys, it looks as though it's just kind of bolted in all 4 corners. And we got to take off the little...
2 on the side, 2 in the front.
2 in the front, 2 in the side. We're just kind of playing it by ear. Couldn't find anything on how to pull this out, so maybe I didn't look hard enough, I'm sure. So we're just gonna start unbolting shit. So there's a lot of layered shit for some random reason. Alright guys, so front area able to pull it out. Nothing too crazy. It was just mounted on all 4 corners with some middle hole mounts right there. And a bunch of plugs we had to unplug. It's got about maybe 8 bolts, maybe 10 total, holding it all up. And the front too had these weird little dowels I want to show you. And they're kind of like pressed in there, right? So we couldn't figure out how to take it out, so I just grabbed the pry bar and I popped it loose, and it was actually holding that in there. These things expand once they're tapped in, I guess. But so there's like these 2, and these 2. Same thing on the bottom. Little drain plugs, and a couple little plugs.
What are you doing?
But that's it. The thing is, we're gonna figure out how much this weighs right now. So what are you thinking, bro?
65.
65?
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe 50. But 50 pounds is hard to cut off a car, right? Oh, you motherfucker. Is it off?
No, yeah, a little bit. Set it this way.
41 pounds?
That's what I saw.
40 pounds.
Yeah, that's been the most significant.
But it feels like fucking more compared to the shit that I'm taking off body panel wise, you know?
You realize, I mean, 40 pounds, that was like a huge weight above your head the whole time, ready to collapse on you.
You're gonna kill this. On top of it though, that can't help the center of gravity of the vehicle, right?
Well, it's gonna make it more top heavy, yeah.
Yeah, right? It's 10 pounds.
It's at 10.8. 8.2.
8.2, so there's 20 pounds right there. So far we're at like 62 pounds. $11.2.
Yeah.
62, 73.
33. Seven. Call it 10. 90.
So 90 so far?
Yeah. £300 on weight reduction on a fucking electric car would do the same.
So here we are so far, guys. And that's not including the power steering pump, the air conditioner,
just the AC hosing inside
the AC hosing, and the whole
compressor.
compressor in the car as well. And
No, that's just
airbags.
That's just interior.
Yeah, that's just interior. And the sunroof too. So it's starting to come together though, guys. We're getting ready to shoot this with some paint. We did add some more weight, found the floor mats and kept other things, but we're gonna try to get rid of the majority of this shit today and move forward from it. I've been thinking about keeping a lot of it, so I'm gonna keep a couple pieces just to be on the safe side. Fro caught me on the fuse box door, which is good because I didn't know that it had that diagram on the back of it, which is cool. A couple things, I really wanted to talk about a couple things over here. So check this out. I'll zoom in a little bit, right? So a lot of guys out there want to gut their car, right? They talk about, I don't want to say a lot of guys, but some of the Honda guys I've seen out there, their mindset was they want to gut their car. You know, they want to pull this out, they want to pull that out. You know, and I'll see a lot of guys out there that took out all these little plastic pieces, you know? But dude, honestly guys, that's not where you're going to shave the weight. If you're looking at this, the heater core, the AC, that stuff, if you're not rocking it, that makes sense. The speakers, the headliner guys, you take your headliner out, this one is 4 pounds. Really? You know what I mean? All the interior trim, 15 pounds. The door panels, yeah, that makes sense. So I started popping out all of these clips. These were the biggest pain in the asses until I figured out the trick. Just like that. These just slid right out. These as well, they're all a little different, okay? Just got some warm soapy water. Not putting a lot. I hate me some body work. Set up here with some extra stuff, sanding blocks. I've been going to town on that rear trunk, but it's just been a bitch. So I even got this ball. The ball is an 80 grit. But for the trunk, we're gonna use this one right now first. So I'm just gonna screw that bad boy on and put it on my drill and go to town. Before towing a trailer, read owner's manual carefully. Since when are you gonna be towing a fucking trailer near a core, dude? I don't know. Alright guys, so went ahead and started taping up everything. Little things. I don't mind spraying over that top hat black. I will be taking it off soon to replace the struts anyway, so. But I went ahead and taped off a bunch of little things and disconnected some things just to be smart. I know I'm unplugging it now, it's excessive, but I just labeled the plugs that I've disconnected to the plugs that I know. Just, you know, like this one's fuel pump. You guys get the idea, right? The holes that I'm going to be threading back in so I don't get overspray and end up having to rethread those through paint, which is a bitch. I went ahead and pulled that off. I started taping off around the window just to make it a little bit easier, just to make that one edge. Now I'm going to go ahead and do a faster tape with some plastic. What I did is I backed out the bolts, the nuts, so I can spray underneath. scuffed it all up with some like 600 grit. I forget what I used, but really fine grit sandpaper, just to give it something to bite to. So it's got a good haze to it right now, as you can see. Alright guys, it's a new day. We're here at Fro. Fro says what's up. We've been doing more prep work, chasing it down. My commitment is just getting deeper and deeper. Sanded. So I've committed to just doing all the doors. I was going to retain that paint, but Fro mentioned something that I've kind of thought about already, but just when he mentioned it to me today, it just made me think even more about it. So there was a chance that the black paint that I bought wasn't going to match the stock paint, so I just committed to not utilizing any of that stock paint that's left around here, even though a lot of it's clean. And I'm just going to repaint the whole damn interior. So we've been sanding all day, and we are now prepped more so in the trunk because I've sanded down the back walls as well, taped up. Garage is already set up, wiped down. I've started wiping down with rubbing alcohol anywhere that I've seen that it's a little foggy, and it is picking up some dirt and grime. So I'm just going to wipe it down super quick. Alright guys, new day for me. Same video for you guys, but today's a good day for me because paint's already sitting in the sun. It's nice. I couldn't ask for a nicer day. The last 2 days 93, today 70. Couldn't ask for a better day. Here in San Diego, it's just a beautiful day, right? So as you can tell guys, it's taken me about a month to get into this point, just because it's been day here a week, maybe 2 days here a week, and blah 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 blah. And I've changed my mind a few times about how I was going to paint this car. But the way we're set up now, last couple steps, wiping it down with some rubbing alcohol, and we're going to paint the ceiling, the walls. We're going to start in the trunk, see how that goes. I have an idea for this. I am going to paint the outside of the car, guys, and I've been dreaming about it and daydreaming about the idea of how I'm going to paint this car with a two-tone interior. I kind of want to, I'll tell you my idea. Hopefully you guys can follow with me. The idea was black dash, black seats, black interior, almost as if it looked as though it was interior paneling, okay? So it's all black. So the idea is, how do you do the door jamb, right? So my mind state was, see how it's all black exterior? That's how I want the car to be painted. I'm going to surprise you guys with the paint color. If you guys follow the channel and you know about the hatch, you guys know about a theme that we have for the team color. So look back at the hatch, guys. It looks fucking cool if you guys don't know what color it is. But the mind state was two different colors. Interior color would be stopped at this line here. Door jambs are going to be painted the exterior color of the car. The shell of the door, so from here out, exposed, is going to be the same black as the interior. This is going to get painted to match the outside of the car. So this line is going to be crucial. How I'm going to tape that, I haven't figured that out yet because it's got a little bit of a curve. But I know I'll be able to figure it out. Maybe followed up with the pinstripe. I'm not a pinstriper, but that's the dilemma I've been having, guys, because I wanted two different color interior. The idea was I was going to keep the interior all black, thinking that it was all going to be perfectly painted from the dealer once I started ripping everything apart, because I took out the dash and it was painted perfectly black, and I was like, dude, that means the whole car is painted black. Problem is, it wasn't, obviously. So I still wanted black. I'm committed. We're going to start wiping it down and start spraying. Alright, so we're set up. I'm going to show you guys what I'm using, why I'm using it, and what we've used in the past, okay? Now, Automotive Primer, I was going to use this on the parts of the car that actually have bare metal on it. But I'm happy with the way this stuff sprays, and I've used it in the past, okay? So what I would recommend, if you guys have never sprayed with it, to use the primer first, just to make sure it has something that adheres to. I've already wiped the whole car down with rubbing alcohol. Alright. This is what we've done in the past with Fro's car. And what I was going to do was Automotive Primer, then hit it with the enamel. We even have a bunch of cans left over for Fro's car, just in case he ever runs into some issues. But that's the luxury about this paint, guys. I've used it in the past before. The good thing is this stuff here, it's the 2-time sprayer. So this stuff doesn't come out as well as I'd like it to, but it comes out and it's controllable, and we painted the inside and the outside of the car, and it looks great. All right, if you guys haven't seen it, check out the Civic videos on the channel. But with this, it's a 2-time sprayer. Don't be confused with the 2K. It's not 2K. It doesn't have a built-in hardener that you got to mix, okay? It's just double coverage is the key. All right, and with the double coverage, it just spits out twice as much in a bigger fan and more consistent fan. With the primer mix, it sprays and lays pretty heavily, guys. So on the first spray, I'm going to lightly spray it. The next one, I'll do a good heavy spray, and it should be good after that. With Fro's car, we did the primer, then the paint, and then we even did the 2K clear on the exterior of the car. On the interior, we didn't plan on really beating on the car, so we didn't actually use the 2K on the interior from whatever I remember. With this stuff, it has a really nice shine to it, which is what I wanted in the interior of the car, so we're going to throw that on there. I'm not going to be using the car as a parts hauler or tool hauler or anything like that. It'll be towed to events, right? So with that being said, the paint in here doesn't need to be extremely durable hard, like for if you're throwing tools and jacks and spare tires and shit. It's a track vehicle. It just needs to be good enough for people to walk around and sit on it, work on the car in it, you know, and that's pretty much what and just to cover it from rust too. It's a track car, guys. So I just want to hurry up and get this freaking interior in the car, guys. I want that flock dash in there, and I want my black seats in there. The black seats are looking good. Let's just do this, guys. Let's start spraying this fucking car. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. It's got me a month to get us to this point, and it's been a month of videos that I haven't posted because I hate just posting videos of, hey dude, we're sanding, hey dude, we're taping, hey dude, we're cleaning and painting. Like, the painting piece makes sense, right? But for a month straight without videos, I do apologize. I hope you guys can understand. I don't want to just push out a video of me sanding the car or me cleaning the car with some degreaser. And reminds me, the biggest piece when you guys are going to paint your interior, what I didn't realize on Fro's car, we realized later, is when you start spraying into these little cracks and crevices, dirt and dust starts flying out of random corners and crevices, right? With that being said, I used a blower, kind of like compressed air, you know, and just blew the whole thing out. If you guys don't have one, this is what I used. The Coleman freaking electric bed inflator, mattress inflator, whatever. The shit kicks in high gear and just blows shit out. So I seen a guy on YouTube use it, so I use it as well. Until we get our compressor, it works perfect. So I blew at it. I shoved it in every little corner and crevice. Of course, little dust and little pebbles and rocks started flying out. I cleaned all those up. Because when you start spraying in there, it's compressed air. It starts throwing all that shit out and making your paint look like crap, okay? We've actually had to repaint his floorboard because I did that on his car at one point, okay? So that's what's taking us as long as it has to get us there. It's been a month of prep. But I got a fan in here. I got a light in here to shine on anything that I can't see too well. It's 70 degrees outside. It's beautiful. I pulled both vehicles out of the way so no overspray gets any. I've got a fan right here pulling the air out already with the fan there. The wind already blows through the garage, which is why the garage door is open. Okay, like I said, use your protective gear. I'm going to use some mine. I would recommend using goggles and a better mask. That's all I'm going to say. All right, but let's just start to spray, guys. I'm excited. Hope you are too. All right, one thing too, guys. If you want to be ahead of things, always ask your girl if there's something that she wants you to paint. I'm going to paint this shit white for her too. Just trust me. Alright guys, 2 cans down. That's 2. Only 2 cans. Stop right there. But you can see I got half the ceiling painted already. Alright guys, ceiling's painted. Get the camera to focus. It's got a nice gloss to it. Alright guys, so at the end of it all, if you ask if I'm happy, I'm very happy. Could it have gone better? Yes. Could it be better? Yes. Could it have been done in like an actual paint booth by a professional with a paint gun and thinner and hardener and all that? Hell yeah. Just a, you know, like real shit, real tools, yeah. But at the end of it, guys, look, it is a track car. I want to be able to maintain it the way I can maintain it in my garage, myself, the way I want to maintain it. Am I professional? No. Would I recommend doing this? I'd recommend paying somebody to do this. Okay. But if you're going to do it, this is how I did it. Alright, so with that being said, guys, I'm happy with the results. But let me know. Comment down below. Would you have done it differently? Would you pay a paint booth guy to do it and pay $1,000 minimum to paint the interior of your car, trunk, doors? Minimum, yeah. At the end of it, guys, I'm stoked. So let's just see what you guys think. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Positive or negative. Things I could have done better. I mean, at the end of it, guys, I want to learn, and hopefully you guys who are watching this can learn something, at least from my mistakes. So you guys tell me. Use that axe handle up there to use some bungee to help hold these wires off of the side of the car, because I wanted to make sure I got in the inside really well. Went ahead and painted the steering column. Super glossy, and the more it dries, the better it looks. That's the luxury of this spray can, guys. So if you ask me, would I do it? Hell yeah, I did. Am I excited? Yeah. Am I happy? Yeah. Like I said, if you had the money to do it the right way, guys, do it the right way. You know, it's just better for you in the car, right? Better on your back. But guys, look. The cool thing is, I'm done at this interior. I can put my seats in, my dash in, and I can just picture that right in there. That right in there. Guys, 7 cans is what I ended up using. You probably could have did it in 5, but I just threw it heavy in some spots that I knew I wanted to make sure it was going to be durable, okay? Alright guys, that's it for me. If you made it to the end of the video, please hit the like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next one where we actually get to install the interior. Peace out. Late.